What up, internet? How are your faces? You kind of joining me in the middle of the day because a lot of today is just like kind of like running around from place to place and just trying to like get stuff happening or whatever. I'm currently on my way to Travis High School to teach one class. It's just one class today, and then after that, I'm making the trek up to Cyprus for their marching band rehearsal, and then I'll come home and I guess maybe clean some stuff and then just kind of just keep living my life, I guess. Cool, I'm on the highway now, still a fair ways away, so I'm gonna focus on just trying to get there in time. Yeah, should be fun, should be good. I will catch up with you in a sec. So yeah, it's later at night. Got everything done. That last little bit was from the Sideways rehearsal. They're doing well. We just need to rebalance a couple things based on comments from the judges, including one bit that you know what, I'll talk a little bit about in a second. I'm just a little upset over one judge, but again, I'll talk about that later. It is a beautiful effing night. Absolutely beautiful. So I thought, just randomly on my way home, let's go for a run. Why the hell not? So the run was good. It was a gorgeous night. Had some dinner, got some work done or whatever. Now I'm gonna like find a scary movie because spooky season. I've fallen really behind on my movie schedule. But yeah, so yeah. I kind of want to talk about. I just realized there was a lot of things that we were gonna talk about or whatever, but I decided I want to talk tonight at least about the comments that the judge gave. I'm not gonna name names because odds are this will be my luck. This will be the one thing that like blows up on the internet or whatever. But he essentially told the percussion director at Cy Woods that the direction that marching band is going in, when the pit isn't playing by themselves, just shut off the mics because they're not supposed to be heard. First off, what direction is this judge talking about? Because as you guys know from this vlog, I am heavily involved in marching band, drum corps, indoor. Like I am all over the place when it comes to it. And I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. No one shuts their mics off for the pit. Literally no one. And in fact, based on last weekend, the ones that do are the ones that don't make finals. All of the best bands, all the bands that I showed you clips of, like the best bands, you could hear their pit and you could hear them throughout the show. Sure, levels and textures and colors, yes, absolutely. Sometimes we can mess with that a little bit because not everything the pit plays is the most important thing, but they add important things. Like it's just frustrating to hear something like that we should just turn the mics off because here's my next point. Like what's the point then? Literally, what is the point of these kids even like showing up to rehearsal or trying to get better at what they do then? Like the pit, as you've probably deduced from some of the vlogs showing you, the pit are the ones that are honestly the most disassociated from the band. They're always on their own. They're not out there on the field. They're not recognized as members of the drum line by the larger community because they're never wearing the drums like at the pep rallies going or whatever. So people don't even really know who they are. Um, and what they do instead is they work their asses off on music and technique and like playing like extremely well. And you're telling me you want me to hit the mute button on that, on the parts that they worked so hard on? If I'm hitting mute, what is the point of them even showing up? What's the point of them even doing band? Like seriously? What's the point of front ensemble then? Like, it's just it's annoying. It's annoying because it just screams to me old white guy that just doesn't get front ensemble and like doesn't want the activity to progress, when the reality is that they have a lot to offer. Again, they don't always need to be like in a starring role. They don't always need to like, go like balls to the wall, like all the faders, like all the way up or whatever. But they do play a role. They do play sometimes very important roles, and the amount of work that they put in like should be heard, like not just like shut off or whatever. Ugh, it's and what blows my mind about it the most is that he apparently said the same thing to Ronald Reagan High School. That was the last band I showed you, the huge one, like All in Grief from San Antonio, the high school age drum corps. Like literally, like they won that show for good goddamn reason. Like they were easily the best there. Absolutely stunning package. Like brilliant show, amazing performances. Like it was so good, and you could hear the pit the entire time because they knew what the hell they were doing with that mixer. He apparently told them the same thing. I'm sorry. Like what? Did you see the same freaking thing that I did? It's just like, and that's another kicker. Like I don't know what direction he's talking about. I don't know what trend he's talking about. The high school bands that compete on a national stage, Grand Nats in Indianapolis, that's not what they're doing. That is not what they're doing at all. In fact, the bands that are like super like serious and competitive and like actually like are like out there winning like everything and like basically showing the world like why Texas is like the best state to do marching band, they're not doing that. They're not doing that at all. If anything, if any of them are doing it, it's at the behest of guys like this. And it's just like so yeah, so that's my rant on that. It's stupid. It's bullshit. It's just like it's whatever. I don't Not everything needs to be G bugles. Like grow up. Join the 21st century. Like you will be pleased to know that we are choosing to not listen to him on that, like pretty much at all. We already had the spots that we knew the levels were out of whack, so we're messing with that. We're messing with some sliders, messing with some dynamics, like a little bit, but we're not shutting it off. No way in hell. Like those kids have worked their asses off, including a 5-week band camp over the summer. They're getting heard. They are getting heard, whether this asshole judge likes it or not. So, yeah, whatever. That's it. Cool. Cool. There wasn't a whole lot of footage from today, so I'm actually not going to sign off just yet. We're going to keep this going for one more day, where I'll talk about another fun thing in my life. Should be fun. Should be something. Who knows? Whatever. I guess I'll see you in the morning. So, hi there. It's the next day. I accidentally slept in, by a lot, um, which meant that I ended up missing my gym session for the day that I had planned, which is just a little frustrating. Here's the other thing I want to talk about yesterday. The 6-week fitness challenge for the gym thing this time around hasn't been going greatly. And it's mostly because I was a dumbass and tried to do it during the busiest time of the year for me. And so it's not even necessarily that like getting to the gym has been hard. Like there's been like ways and times to do it, but it means the diet is screwed. It means the diet is absolutely screwed. And so here we are in the middle of the third week and I'm stepping on the scale and I haven't made any changes. It's been frustrating this time around because it's really, really hard for me to commit. Like even harder than it was last time when I was going to indoor every weekend or whatever, because at least during the week I could still kind of like figure it out and kind of like follow a plan and like be able to prep or whatever. But this month I'm going to things that I can't prep for. I'm kind of at the mercy of what they end up having in the parking lot there or whatever, and that's kind of what I'm choosing to eat because it's probably better than anything that's in the concession stands. I thought I could get it back again because, you know, I've done it before. Like I've done this exact challenge before and it was fine, it was great, but I didn't have so much weighing on me like I did last time. I didn't have so much to do. I didn't have so much to kind of keep me distracted from actually doing it or whatever. It's admittedly extremely disheartening. It's disappointing. It's all the dis words or whatever. And I'm trying to remind myself that, you know, like it took time last time, but by this point I was seeing results. By this point, like I was seeing results quickly. And it just sucks that it's not happening this time. I mean, I'm going to keep trying. I'm not stopping, but it's just frustrating. I don't know. I don't know how to handle this or whatever. So I'm just gonna keep going to the gym. I'm going to keep trying my hardest, and accept that on the weekends my diet's gonna be trash. So, oh well, whatever. We'll make it work. I'll chat to you about what the rest of the day is gonna look like in just a second, because today's actually a bit of an easy day. But first, let me go shower and eat. All right, so we are on our way, running a little late. But fortunately today isn't like high impact day for those classes, which by the way, let's get to the agenda real quick. On my way to Travis to teach a couple classes, and then I actually have a nighttime stadium rehearsal for Morton Ranch. This is when they actually asked me to come to, so that the percussion director could get up into the box up top and like do some level stuff or whatever. And that's pretty much it. Relatively low-key day. So we're gonna sign off, we're gonna drive because again, we're late. Let's just go do our job. So yeah, that was a little bit from rehearsal. Everything went good. Everything went okay. Got all the good stuff done. Cool. I'm gonna end the vlog here because I ranted a lot and didn't get a whole lot of footage or anything else. So we're just gonna, yeah, go away. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'm gonna actually just now, you as witnessing remembering this, I still need to fill out a form, send it off to someone or whatever. And then, yeah, watch a movie and then go to bed. Let's have fun with that. Thanks for joining me. Isn't October great? Until next time, okay, see ya.